Hey you guys, it's me Jemson at therapyhealing.com. I hope you guys are doing really well. This reading is for October and is for the Scorpios. I am doing these readings differently. I'm doing them more as healing readings. That's what I'm calling them. I've I do healing readings as a part of my private services that I offer. But what this is more about is it's about focusing more on the present than about the future. So what I wanted to do is to create these readings that basically focus more on the now and what you need to heal away now versus just letting you know what's going to be happening in terms of events in your life that may be showing up later on. Now, I'm not saying that this is not going to have a fortune telling aspect to it, because some people may find that, what I say may not happen to them right now and it may happen later on or something like that. So it could be like that too, but I'm basically setting the intention for the cards to basically say for each sign what needs to be healed away in their life right now, in the month of October. So let's see what shows up for Scorpio. Your card, oh my days, hold on. Scorpio. Ten of Feathers. So I wanted to really like properly shuffle the cards, because for me, I always can feel when a card just feels wrong. It feels like it's either talking about something that I was addressing previously or something like that. So the Ten of Feathers is your card in terms of what needs to be healed away. And so what I get with this card is that you um it can represent a lot of stress. This card, it can represent dealing with some really difficult endings. And what I see is the vultures are kind of opportunistic kind of animals. Like they just basically eat whatever has croaked already. So when you think about it, they're pretty lazy animals, I think. But I mean, then again, I don't know. I'm not a vulture. Maybe they do stuff in the day-to-day life that is, full of activity. But hunting probably isn't one of them. But I think that what you kind of see in this card is, again, it could be saying that maybe there is something in that message that applies to you. Maybe there is somebody that is taking an opportunity from a situation that maybe was a bad situation. Maybe there's somebody that is trying to take advantage of something that really they shouldn't be. But then it also could have another side to it, that maybe you're the one going through this process of something being released from your life, and it might be a difficult transition for you. um this card can also be connected with kind of feeling betrayed in a certain way as well. Feeling that other people have maybe even resulted to this ending that you're experiencing. It could be about knowing who your friends really are at this time as well. um because I kind of get this impression with this vulture card that it almost can be like thinking that you have a friend, thinking that you have somebody that maybe is trustworthy in your life, and you kind of discover that they're not really, because of certain situations that happen, and you started to sort of see their behavior and kind of started to see, a different side to them, more like, again, an opportunistic side to them. So, but I also get the impression about not wanting to let something go that has ended, uh, being what needs to be healed away. I feel like there needs to be a release of this ending for you, or this something that is causing you a lot of stress or a lot of burden, that there needs to be a release of that stress. So let's see what shows up. Your next card is Three of Fossils. The Three of Fossils is kind of saying that I feel like you need a lot of love around you, a lot of support around you, especially if you're dealing with the grief or something. I feel like there's a grief that you're going through. And so I feel like your support system is really going to be strong. But you have to really depend on those other people to kind of be your strength at this time. Another thing I kind of see with the Three of Fossils is that it's kind of saying about working as a group. Cooperation is key right now, and reaching out to others. So even if maybe this was a loss of a job, or this was a loss of something that was profitable to you, there may be people you can call to maybe line up interviews, or create other connections for you. So I kind of feel like whatever was lost, you can regain, or you can get even better than. Um, but it's like you have to believe that you can do that, because I think for a time you're not going to believe that. You're going to more want the thing that you don't have anymore versus wanting something new. And it's almost like connections around you, people around you, can restore your faith in, letting you know everything is going to be okay, and you can move on to something else, and you can be just as happy with something new as you was with something that was old. So let's see what the last card shows, or the third card. It shows it's the Nine of Fossils, and again, yes, you can reestablish yourself in October. You don't have to feel like you're stuck in any kind of situation, or you don't have to feel like everything is just negative and all that kind of stuff, which I'm kind of seeing in the beginning, because it's like you can find your sense of self again. You can find yourself of, yeah, you may have to do things in a different way. For some of you, you may have to work at really getting to a state of feeling better about things, but it's all gonna work out good, because it's still gonna be profitable for you anyways. So yeah, I see things really being profitable for you, and it's sort of interesting how the cards sort of start off quite dark and then they get lighter. So what that shows is that, moving from a bad place or a negative space to really moving into a more positive light, more positive space. You're able to see more of, okay, yeah, this is going somewhere. I can do this. I can regain myself in some kind of way, or reestablish myself in a certain field, or something like that. I can reestablish a business or something. If one of my businesses failed, or one of my ideas failed, I can go and do something else, or I can go and pursue it maybe in a different way, or something like that. And so I kind of feel like what I see here is people are able to pick you up and put you back on your feet. And I think that even though they're putting you back on your feet, is you're gonna have the strength to continue on through that support, or through that help. So it's I yeah, I think that your cards are looking really good in that way. So let's just see what the last card is gonna be. I know I said that other one was the last card, but I picked four for the others, so let's pick four. You have the Four Feathers. Yes, it's about, this card is kind of speaking of rest and recuperation, and taking the time out you need for yourself. um I feel like the retreating comes because of the stress and everything that happened beforehand. So it's almost like it's about self-care. It's about taking care of your own needs. And if things are getting too much for you, like mentally, or you're just feeling like too much is in your mind, too much is going on, it's like saying that you need to give yourself the time and the break that you need to really recuperate, and to get back to yourself again. And but it's interesting how, even though this is a four card, there's three feathers here. And if I was to lay this card down, it would probably be under the Three of Fossils, just because I always do that when it's four cards. I usually don't line all four cards in a row. I line three, and then I put like the four in the middle, the fourth in the middle. So um there's something connected with freeze, and freeze again is about the group, is about the family, it's about the people that are around you. A free is also about divine connections as well. So I kind of feel there's a lot of your peace in October is showing up through your support system, your friends, your family, the people that show you that in your time of need that they're there for you and willing to help you, is where your strength comes from. So peace and many blessings to you, Scorpio. I'll be seeing you. Bye.